This was the desperate call for help from 12-year-old Daniel Bever, when his older brothers decided it was time to end the lives of everyone in their childhood home. We can hear the innocent boy crying for help.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, where are you at?
Duke out, Oklahoma 7411.
What address?
709 Magnolia Court.
Okay. Are you the only one there?
No, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother.
As he is being taken down by the very people he loves, the murderous brothers sneaked around, deceived, and brutally slit everyone present. The police rushed to the scene immediately after the call. What they found was a truly devastating sight.
Oh, her neck
and
stomach. Okay.
And then my mom came in and she started yelling, "Call the police, get dad." And then he came over and started attacking her. He actually got up and ran out the front door.
Wow.
And once mom was on the ground, he got up and started chasing after her.
And what were you doing?
Standing
Did you come out in the hallway?
No, I was just standing in my room. In the process, I don't know what I was doing.
So he stabbed your mom with the same knife?
Yep, same knife.
And where did he stab her?
I think in the neck too.
Okay.
And no, actually, he stabbed her in the neck, pushed her into the kitchen, and then together. So with she started screaming, ran into the family. At the same time, he realized Ted left the house.
Okay.
I ran over and disabled the alarm.
Okay.
Before the attack by the Bever brothers, their mother, April Bever, had been a well-known personality on Reddit, where she created a community of followers. April dedicated a lot of time to writing threads about her family. She shared stories about being a mother of 7 children, defended her decision to marry early and start a family, and occasionally gave advice to young and confused families on how to guide their families in the right direction. She took great pride in having a family. However, just 7 months after one of these posts, in July 2015, her 2 sons stabbed her more than 40 times, all over her body, including her head, neck, arms, and torso.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
A couple months ago, I think back to the start of this year, we started talking about voodoo and rampage and stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't take it seriously at first, but then he started buying like a body armor and stuff.
Where did he buy body armor from?
eBay and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And then about like June 30th is when he came to me and said he found out that he can legally buy guns without permit in Oklahoma, that he could.
Okay.
And that's when he started planning.
So what happened to the family? In 2015, Robert Bever, then 18, was the eldest of 7 children in the Bever family, living in Tulsa, Oklahoma. His siblings included 16-year-old Michael, 13-year-old Crystal, 12-year-old Daniel, 7-year-old Christopher, 5-year-old Victoria, and 2-year-old Autumn. The Bever children were homeschooled, and Robert was the only one to have briefly attended preschool, from which he was quickly withdrawn after an alleged molestation incident. The children's education was largely self-directed through online resources found by their mother, April. Interaction outside their family was heavily restricted. Their father, David, even installed a surveillance system with cameras inside and outside their home. Neighbors barely knew them, and the family rarely left their house except for essential errands. Despite their isolation, the Bever children, especially Robert and Michael, had unrestricted internet access. It was here that Robert developed an interest in mass murders, including the Columbia shooting. This interest evolved into a shared gruesome fantasy with Michael, where they imagined killing their family and embarking on a nationwide murder spree to gain popularity. Their plot began within their own home. On the night of July 22, 2015, when their sister Crystal reported that their mother needed help with the dishes, Robert lured her into their room and violently attacked her, stabbing her in the neck. Contrary to their assumption that she would die quietly, Crystal screamed and fought back, attracting the attention of their mother, April. April was the next victim, followed by their father, David. Robert later claimed to investigators that his mother was praying for him as he slayed her. Crystal managed to escape and shouted for her siblings to hide. Bleeding, she grabbed a phone and fled the house, but inadvertently set off the house alarm. This alerted her brothers, and Robert quickly caught her and dragged her back inside. After this, Michael and Robert went after their 2 younger brothers.
I was like, let me in, and he let me in. He was sitting there on the phone with the police. I grabbed the phone, which was my phone, got my phone, and then I ran into the kitchen and I smashed the underground. So
Which was your phone?
Yeah, it was my phone.
Now you don't have a cell phone anymore.
And then I went back down, and and Daniel and Christopher locked himself in the bathroom, Daniel locked himself in Dad's office.
Okay.
And then I finally got both of them to open the door, because they thought I wanted in there to see.
But they were in different rooms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Right?
Oh, I see.
And then Robert went in and stabbed him, and they went in and stabbed Christopher. That's when I stabbed Christopher.
So when he stabbed Daniel, where did he stab Daniel?
I think he shanked him in the neck, and then Daniel ran off, and so I went in and started attacking Christopher.
So Daniel got stabbed in the neck and ran off?
Yeah.
Where did you run to?
He ran into the family room about Mom. Mom ended up, she was laying on the ground yelling, call 911.
Okay. And he stopped in there?
Yeah, he collapsed in there, and then Margot came in and started stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, I see.
But where are they now? Robert Bever pleaded guilty to multiple life sentences for the murders of his family members in 2015. During Michael Bever's 2018 trial, Robert testified, claiming he did not credit his brother with participating in the actual killings, despite contrary reports suggesting this was false. Michael was also found guilty of murdering their parents and 3 siblings. Robert received 3 additional life sentences in 2019 for assaulting prison staff. The Bever family home stood vacant for years until a local politician initiated a fundraiser to purchase the property and convert it into a memorial park. 1 year post-murder, the house was destroyed by a fire deemed suspicious. In May 2019, Reflection Park was inaugurated to memorialize the Bever family. Crystal, who later survived the brutal attack, now in her 20s, and her younger sister Autumn, were adopted by a family in Tulsa.
I didn't like it the minute it started.
How do you feel about your mother? You watched her get stabbed, you cut her throat yourself, and you watched her bleed all over the place and scream. How does that make you feel?
No, I don't think about it.
You don't want to think about it? And Christopher, your little brother, you stabbed him in the neck. What has he ever done to you? So he's just a number.
Yes.
And how do you feel about that now?
It's pointless.
It's what?
Pointless.
Pointless.